Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death. As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was to change my life forever.
Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i zapraszam was na kolejną serię, tym razem z gry Broken Sword, Cień Templariuszy. Słuchajcie moi drodzy, jest to pierwsza część z całej serii Broken Sworda. Wydaje mi się, że pierwsza i druga część są najlepsze, aczkolwiek ja jestem wielkim fanem Broken Sworda i nie chcę się tutaj rozdrabniać na lepszą i gorszą część. Wszystkie na swój sposób są wyjątkowe, aczkolwiek do pierwszej i drugiej części będę czuł zawsze największy sentyment, nie wiem, może dlatego, że zostały wyprodukowane w latach 90. i się na nich wychowałem. Zresztą drugą część lubię najbardziej. Dlatego zostawiłem sobie ją na sam koniec, bo jak to się mówi, to co jest najlepsze zostawię się na sam koniec. Taka wisienka na torcie. A tymczasem, rozpoczynamy naszą rozgrywkę. Okej, był wielki wybuch w restauracji. My się obudziliśmy nieprzytomni.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Czy coś możemy tutaj podnieść?
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Okej. O, tutaj coś mamy do podniesienia.
Wrapped around the lamppost was a newspaper.
No dobra, zobaczmy co w niej jest napisane.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Okej, nie wiem co to mogło oznaczać, w każdym bądź razie George schował gazetę, okej. Możemy iść w to miejsce, możemy iść w głąb miasta, albo wejść do restauracji. Ja myślę, że w pierwszej kolejności udamy się do restauracji. Możemy też przyjrzeć się przewróconemu stołowi.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
No dobra, wbijamy do środka.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right. The blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole.
Mam nadzieję, że kelnerka będzie przytomna. A jednak nie. Okej, zanim się rozejrzymy, aczkolwiek coś tu leży.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Czyli mamy pierwszą ofiarę wybuchu.
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly.
George, w sumie to ja nie wiem, czy to jest dobry pomysł, że ty tu wszedłeś, ponieważ kiedy pojawi się za chwilę policja, to będziesz głównym podejrzanym.
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy. A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar.
Wow, spirytusu. Pogadajmy z kelnerką.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbard, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
Okej, dobra. Powiedzmy, że jesteśmy lekarzem.
Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet. He taught me everything I know about medicine. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Podać jej brandy, tak? No ja nie wiem, czy to jest dobry pomysł, ponieważ skoro kręci jej się w głowie i wypije brandy, to prawdopodobnie straci przytomność. Powiedzmy, że nie podamy jej. Jesteśmy lekarzem. Tak George się przedstawił.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
Okay, you're the doctor. What about your man? Is he dead?
Ona się zapytała, nie żyje. Czy jeżeli wskażemy łapkę w górę, to potwierdzimy, że on nie żyje, czy jeżeli wskażemy łapkę w dół, powiemy, że on nie żyje? No ja bym wolał jednak powiedzieć, że on żyje. Nie wiem, którą z tych opcji wybrać. Szczerze powiedziawszy, nie wiem.
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu.
No i zemdlała. No i tyle z przesłuchania.
She didn't respond. If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
No trudno, trudno. Jakieś błędy w tej grze też trzeba popełniać. Wyjdźmy na zewnątrz. Kiedybym wybrał drugą opcję, to mógłbym ją jeszcze przesłuchać. No ale niestety.
I contemplated crawling under.
Okej, pytanie. Idziemy tam, czy idziemy tu? Chodźmy najpierw tu. Jak ja się cieszę, że mogę nagrywać dla was seryjkę z Bliskim Wschodzia. Naprawdę. Dobra, śmietnik. Jak sami wiecie, George lubi grzebać w śmieciach.
It was a battered old trash can.
Nic tam nie ma, tak? No w którymś coś na pewno musimy znaleźć.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Pozostał ostatni kubeł. Kto z was się wystraszył? Ja szczerze powiedziawszy spodziewałem się czegoś innego. Jakiegoś przedmiotu. Ale już tak dawno nie grałem w Broken Sworda 1, że nie pamiętam, co się będzie działo.
There was nothing of interest. It was a plastic crate.
Czyli tam nic ciekawego nie znajdziemy, okej. Więc chyba tak naprawdę nic tutaj nie znajdziemy. Chociaż mamy jakąś pokrywę.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Czyli będziemy potrzebowali jakiegoś przedmiotu, okej. Dobra. Wiemy, że mamy tutaj pokrywę od kanalizacji. Niestety nie możemy jej otworzyć, ponieważ nie mamy żadnego łomu, pręta, drutu, cokolwiek. Cokolwiek, czym byśmy mogli to podważyć. Dlatego udajemy się w głąb centrum. Ale zobaczcie, był wybuch, a ten gościu dalej tu pracuje. Tak jakby w ogóle go to nie ruszyło.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
Na szczęście nie zostaliśmy jeszcze aresztowani. Mówię jeszcze.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur, but I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
No ja myślę, że z tym przesłuchaniem dziewczyny to nie będzie takie łatwe.
Et maintenant, to business.
Aczkolwiek widzę, że odzyskała przytomność.
Your name, please?
George Stobbard. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbard?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Okej, dobra. Byśmy musieli współpracować z inspektorem. Czy my widzieliśmy tutaj kogoś, kto wchodził? No nie. Bo kiedy chcieliśmy wejść do środka, był wybuch.
No.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Klauna.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the doctor's statement.
Oui? You did not tell me you are a doctor, monsieur?
No, that's right. I didn't think it was relevant.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. Enjoy your vacation, Dr. Stobbard.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Niko. Wróciła Niko. A zaraz, czy my się w pierwszej części w ogóle znamy, czy dopiero się poznamy?
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobbard.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
No dobra, mamy kilka opcji do wyboru. Klaun? Inspektor? Nie wiem, ale też mamy tutaj opcję na górze. Dobra, po kolei.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Okej, znowu powróciła opcja z klaunem.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll see you soon.
No i nie zapytaliśmy się na kolejne tematy. Ale zobaczcie, jak to wszystko wygląda. Jak nasza znajomość z Niko będzie się pomału rozwijała. Na początku, przypadkowe spotkanie, jakieś tam, powiedzmy, sprawy biznesowe. No a w późniejszym czasie to się przerodzi w prawdziwą miłość. Pogadajmy z tym policjantem.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
I lost him. I figure he went underground.
Do you know how many kilometers of sewers there are beneath this great city?
It's not a question I've lost sleep over.
I have no doubt that Inspector Rousseau will organize a proper search.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think He is the devil.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A.
Jakoś nie widzę go w LA. No, w Stanach Zjednoczonych na pewno to wszystko inaczej działa.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantow.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Czyli tak naprawdę śledztwo musimy wziąć w swoje ręce.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the Klaun was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the Klaun, no?
Salah Eddin the Clown? I don't think so. Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
I've got Inspector Rosso's
Yes, monsieur. You showed me before.
No dobra, czyli tak naprawdę pogadaliśmy sobie na wszystkie tematy.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okej, miałem telefon, musiałem go odebrać. W sumie nie musiałem, bo raz odrzuciłem. Ale dzwonili po raz ponownie. Chcą mnie wyciągnąć na Purtelan. To jest taka impreza przedślubna, obchodzona w Wielkopolsce. Takie małe wesele, że tak powiem. Chodzi się, rozbija się szkło, no i pije się. A z racji tego, że ja nie lubię pić, to nigdzie nie idę. Tym bardziej, że wiecie jaka jest pogoda. Nagrałem zresztą krótki filmik. Nie dość, że zmarzłem, byłem cały mokry, jest strasznie zimno, nie zamierzam nigdzie wychodzić. Okej, pogadajmy z tym pracownikiem, a raczej robotnikiem.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
No okej. Zapytajmy się, czy znał tego staruszka.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat it. I could have knocked his block off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantow.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
No jestem ciekaw, czy gościu faktycznie ma wyrzuty sumienia, czy tylko tak mówi, żeby wzbudzić, nie wiem, jakąś tam litość w George'u, żeby pokazać, o Jezu, jak to źle go potraktowałem i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Wiecie, taka aktorzyna troszeczkę, nie? Żeby George źle o nim nie pomyślał.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
No dobra. Zapytajmy się jeszcze o gazetę i pokażmy mu wizytówkę.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Wciskanie gazety na siłę.
Pah! Look at this! Damn bleeding heart liberals! Tcha! Save the dolphins! Catch them and eat them, I say! All that fuss over a bunch of fish! Nah, that's more like it! Look at the size of those! Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe!
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend! Bucephalus reborn, mon ami! Like a streak of lightning she is!
W sumie to nawet dobrze, że pokazaliśmy mu gazetę. Przynajmniej teraz wiemy, co oznaczały te cyferki.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Z przyjemnością popilnujemy twojego sprzętu. Przy okazji sobie coś weźmiemy. No bo jesteśmy George'em. Lubimy brać cudze rzeczy.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox. I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Okej.
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Czyli nic więcej już tutaj wziąć nie możemy. Salah Eddin 1345 Nicole Collard.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobbard, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing?
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
Okej. Czyli już wiem, gdzie będziemy mogli zadzwonić do Niko. W którym miejscu?
The door was securely locked.
No, naszym przedmiotem na pewno tych drzwi nie otworzymy, ale możemy iść jeszcze dalej. A, mamy całą mapkę. Posterunek policji. Wiecie co? Najpierw pójdę otworzyć właz, zobaczę co kryje się w środku, a dopiero potem ewentualnie udamy się na posterunek policji. W kanałach możemy znaleźć coś ciekawego. Chociaż inspektor tak naprawdę chyba jest cały czas tutaj. Z tego co pamiętam, w kanałach znajdziemy nos Klauna. Z tego co pamiętam, ale czy tak będzie faktycznie? No zobaczymy. Mówię, nie pamiętam do końca tej gierki. Początek jeszcze tak, ale później już kompletnie nic.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Schodzimy w dół. George, tylko nie spadnij. Ale tędy prawdopodobnie uciekł Klaun. A no właśnie, mamy czerwoną kuleczkę. Tylko co z tym nosem będziemy musieli później zrobić?
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Możemy iść jeszcze w głąb. No dobra. O, tu też coś leży.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Okej, mamy kolejny element ubioru klauna. Tu też mamy kolejny element. Prawdopodobnie jest to... skrawek bluzki bądź spodni.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Czyli mamy 3 elementy. Nos, chusteczkę, no i ten skrawek materiału. Wyjrzyjmy na górę. Wow.
Hi there. Hold it right there. You sore rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that.
Ten gościu pewnie myśli, że my jesteśmy klaunem.
Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Bądźmy mili.
Terrorists. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest bunch of guys you ever saw.
Englishmen without a doubt. The filthy dogs. The day they opened that tunnel was a bad day for France, I tell you. If I still had the full use of my faculties, I'd march right over there and tell them so.
Well, whoever they are, they blew up the cafe.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful.
The guy who did it was a calculating, cold-blooded killer. He was disguised as a clown. I followed him into the sewer, and I think he came this way.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
No co, no całkiem fajnie w tych kanałach. Tak przestrzennie.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave, or do I have to call the police?
No nie, no z policją mieliśmy już do czynienia, dlatego pokaż mu wizytówkę.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspecteur Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army.
you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Wiecie, co jest najlepsze? Jesteśmy na samym początku gry, a już zostaliśmy lekarzem, inspektorem. Kim zostaniemy w dalszej rozgrywce?
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 6, 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Okej. Nie dość, że jest kelnerką, no to jeszcze obcina paznokcie.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, monsieur. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo!
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock, his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
No dobra. Pozostały jeszcze 4 elementy na samej górze.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha, that looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Take a look at this
You showed me before, monsieur.
Szkoda, że te elementy też nie znikają, kiedy wyczerpiemy już wszystkie pytania.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Czyli bieg tak naprawdę Klaun.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Fuj.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Szybko zdążył tą kurtkę oddać. Naprawdę.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick of number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Okej, pogadaliśmy na wszystkie tematy.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Możemy od razu tam zadzwonić, ale słuchajcie moi kochani, gram już z 40 minut. Co prawda nie wyświetla mi się tutaj czas na ekranie i nie jestem w stanie do końca stwierdzić ile, ale tak mi się wydaje. W takim razie ja w tym momencie zakończę ten odcineczek, a my słyszymy się w kolejnym. I w kolejnym też wykonamy telefon. Tak więc dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się, do usłyszenia. Hej!